Meet Olga, an administrator at the fictitious company Sweet Home Electronics. Today, we'll discover how she leverages reports in SmarterU LMS to track learner progress, measure engagement, and receive timely insights. Sweet Home Electronics recently launched an online course to teach employees about a new device protection program. Olga wants to check if learners are engaging with the course and identify who has and has not completed it. She'll do this using SmarterU's Enrollment report. Each report in SmarterU has filters that enable her to refine the output. She applies a filter to show enrollments in the specific course she's interested in, then runs the report. The enrollment report's grid output makes it easy for her to see enrollment details such as each learner's name, the course name, enrollment date, and progress. Olga can easily view completion certificates from the grid by clicking the trophy icon. If she needs to adjust enrollments that haven't been completed, she can edit details such as the due date. She can even unenroll individuals, or use the batch unenrollment feature to unenroll multiple learners at the same time. Olga sees that Eileen has completed 42% of the course. Since the Diamond Shield Protection Program course was built using SmarterU's online course builder, Olga can click a link to see the tasks Eileen has completed. The grid has additional options that allow her to sort the data, change the columns displayed, and filter the results further. Olga is curious about how many of the enrollments were completed in the last month, so she applies a filter on the completed date column. Olga's also interested in knowing how learners in Store 817 are progressing with their training on game consoles and home audio. She remembers that SmarterU's custom reports give her extra filter options and let her customize the output. She creates a custom enrollment report and adds a filter that includes both of the courses and the store number. She wants the report to appear in a grid but also wants to include a chart. Olga wants to include the store number and enrollment date in her report, so she adds those columns. She runs the report and sees that in addition to the chart and grid, the number of distinct enrollments, courses, and learners are shown. Olga knows she'll want to run this report again in the future, so she saves it. She gives the report a meaningful name and sees that she can share it with others or set it to private. Next, Olga wants to check how several new employees are progressing with their sales associate onboarding training, which includes a series of courses. For this, she'll use SmarterU's Learning Plan report. This report shows the progress of learners who've been assigned a learning plan and includes details such as when they met the learning plan's requirements and when it will expire. Like the enrollment report, Olga can apply filters to refine the report's output. She selects the Sales Associate Onboarding Learning Plan as a filter and then runs the report. Olga would like the report to focus on part-time employees. She edits the default Learning Plan report and applies a filter on employment status. She includes a donut chart, adds the title and supervisor columns, then runs the report. She wants to use a formula to run calculations, so she exports the report to an Excel file which will include everything in the grid and the chart. Olga decides to save the report so that she can run it again without having to re-specify her filters and columns. She knows that other managers in the company would also be interested in running this report, so she makes it available to the leadership group. This lets users from the selected group view and run the report for their learners. Olga wants to automatically run this report monthly so she can continue monitoring the status of learners assigned the learning plan. She chooses scheduled reporting from the menu, then adds a new scheduled report. She picks the monthly frequency and then the option to run the report on the first day of each month. In the notifications accordion, Olga sees that she can also send the report to other users. Olga is happy to learn that she can easily send the report to her CEO without him needing a SmarterU account. Now that everything is set up, on the first day of each month, SmarterU LMS will automatically send Olga and her CEO an email with a link to download the report's results. She can change the report's schedule or add additional recipients at any time. In addition to the enrollment and learning plan reports, Olga also has access to several other reports in SmarterU LMS that help her monitor everything in her account. For example, there's a report that provides insight into how learners answer quiz questions. There are also audit logs that show usage statistics and changes to the system. SmarterU's reports are Olga's strategic companions for tracking learner progress. Customizable reports provide the flexibility Olga needs to drill into specific metrics, while automated scheduling and notifications ensure timely insights. Thank you for watching. For more videos like this, check out our YouTube channel and consider subscribing.